Hi guys, Darth Deuces here with another Mezco 112 Collective action figure review. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the Clown Prince of Crime edition of the Joker. So previously, Mezco has released just their standard Joker and then their deluxe Joker that came with more accessories. That one definitely took a sort of more classic Joker looking approach to the character and the figure. This one, Mezco has gone definitely down a different route. An interesting design, and a design I actually really like. I really like the design. It's more like this punk Joker. He's definitely being referred to by many as Punk Joker. He's got sort of this punk sort of style look going on, and I really like it. Obviously, it's not like it's not my favorite design. I prefer to have the original Joker, but I think for many people this is going to be their fallback Joker because that original Joker is not easy to come by for a decent price. This one's really good, so if you have to settle for this one, settling for this one's not a bad thing. This is a really good figure. First at the head sculpt, the 1 out of 2, we'll get on to the other one later. This one's actually my favorite out of the two, which is the one he comes packed with, and I really like it. It's really cool. He's got the swept back hair on the top with the buzz cut around the side, which looks really good. This figure, as opposed to the original Mezco Joker, has that really pale bright white to the face and the flesh parts of the body, as opposed to the other figure, which kind of had a more face paint sort of look to it. I really like this look. I like the vibrant white. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, there's that, and he's got like this black shadow around the eyes. The green eyes themselves look really good. I love the grin. The grin looks fantastic. Just looks really evil. I really like that. The rest of the figure is pretty cool. He's got the purple sort of dress shirt going on, t-shirt, which looks nice, and I love the vest he's got going on. It looks really good, and all this soft good fits on the figure really well and looks quite natural and looks really good. The arms are bare, and unfortunately the elbow joints are a little unsightly. Not a big deal, but it's just something to be aware of. And then it comes packed with his closed fist hands, and he's got like these steampunk style like gloves have like these knuckle studs, which are really cool. And you've got the belts, you got the sheaths for his knives. These can rotate, and I believe you can remove them as well. They just peg in. I don't think it's the easiest thing to remove and put back on, so I'm not going to do it, but they look pretty cool. You got the studded belt, which looks nice, and the suspenders hanging down around his legs looks really cool as well. And he's got the pinstripe sort of pants here with black and the pinkish purple, which looks really nice. And then the steampunk style boots also look really good, with the tread skull on the bottom and the pegals at the bottom of the feet. So overall, it's a really cool design, really well executed design. The soft goods work really well for the figure. He looks really sinister, honestly. I really do like how this looks. Of course, it's not going to be everyone's favorite design for Joker. It's not my favorite design for Joker, but I really like it, and I've liked it more and more as I've had this figure and been posing around and fooling with it, which is awesome. Articulation-wise, his neck articulation is actually a bit different from most Mezco. He doesn't have that double ball joint at the base of the head and the neck. He just has it at the base of the neck, so you still get quite good movement, and I actually like that because it makes the neck look a lot more natural, so that's really cool. The shoulder joints are actually decently tight. I would be careful when you first get this figure. I find them a bit too tight, but they do move, and they rotate. And the soft goods don't really get in the way or anything, which is good. Doesn't have a swivel at the bicep, but in lieu of that, you do have the rotation at the elbow and the bend at the elbow. Unfortunately, the elbows only go to 9 degrees, which is a bit unfortunate. Then you've got the Mezco style wrist joints with the rotation up and down, and if you rotate the joint, you can get the in and out as well. Get the torso articulation isn't crazy. It moves up and down a bit, and you can pivot a bit and rotate it. Hip joints, kicks out a decent amount. Spread isn't bad. I wouldn't force it too much because you don't want to rip the pants, but I'd say you can get it safely about that far. Rotation at the thigh, not bicep, thigh. A double hinge in the knee, which moves in pretty good. As you can see, his pants are pretty baggy, and you get a rotation at the boot. And then you get pivot, which is actually a pretty decent pivot on there. A bit of up movement and decent downs here. Ankle articulation is pretty good as well. So overall, articulation is pretty solid on this figure. I can't complain too much. There's some points which I think could move a bit more, but overall it's pretty good. Again, standing, his boots are a bit oddly shaped, so he doesn't like to stand on his own somewhat. There we go. Now accessories. He comes with a few hands, not a crazy amount of hands, but he comes with some. So you do have the balled fist hands. You also get basically the knife holding hands right here. You get another left hand, which is a bit wider gap, which is for holding the cane. You get a right trigger hand, and you get a right open hand slash cane holding hand. As you can see, it kind of has a little divot in the hole. That's for holding the cane, which is really awesome. They include that so you can actually get them in the cane holding pose. I like that a lot. You get an alternate head sculpt, so you do have that head sculpt. You also have this head sculpt here, which just has him smiling as opposed to having the full grin. And he has his hair a bit more messed up in the front, which looks really cool. I like this head sculpt. I do wish he included a full-on laughing head sculpt as well, but it's not a huge issue. They're easy enough to pop in and out. You just do that, pop that one in, and then there you have the other head sculpt, which also looks really good. Not my favorite out of the two, but it looks good, and I like having the option. He comes with his knives, which are pretty cool. I think they're kunai knives or something like that. But they're pretty cool. Simplistic, but cool. They just got the silver and then the black for the handles. You can hold them with those hands that he's given, and you can also sheathe them in the sheaths he has on his belt. So that's pretty cool. Like I've mentioned before, he comes with a cane. I really like that he comes with a cane. I don't have a Joker that comes with a cane. I always like the idea of Joker having a cane, so this is pretty cool. It's got the gunmetal color skull on the top with the black. Really makes the details pop and looks really cool. Got the gold there and then the silver tip at the bottom. Like I said, he has this hand which you can get to hold just like that if you want to hold it like that. You also get this hand which actually allows him to hold it from the top and kind of have him holding it like an actual cane. So that's really cool. He comes with this ripped and scary looking teddy bear that has a bomb and a timer strapped to it, which is really cool. He got like C4 plastic explosive, a little vest on him, and the dynamite, which is really cool to include. Not much you can do with it, it's just a solid piece. You can kind of hold it if you kind of finagle it in this larger hand and like hit him balancing it with his other hand. Then you can kind of hold it, but for the most part, it's just this nice little accessory you get, so that's pretty cool. You get a machine gun, which we've seen with multiple figures at this point, but it's still cool. I like that he comes with a gun. It's painted in this sort of like Joker-style camo with the green and the purple. Looks really cool. You can remove the clips. Got the bullet sculpted and painted in there. You get an extra clip, which is always nice. So that's cool. And then also, which is awesome, is you get a bullet spray effect. So this is like the spray one. So if he's like moving it across, there's all the bullets coming out, and you can see the bullets molded there. Looks really good. You can slot it in the barrel, and then there you go. So you can kind of get the idea. He's, moving it across, and that's really cool that you get that. Wouldn't have actually expected them to add a muzzle effect for the gun, because like figures like Deathstroke don't get it, but the Joker does. But I'm happy they include it. Lastly, just do a couple quick, comparisons with a couple other Mezco figures. Here's with the Sovereign Knight Batman. These guys go really well together. I really like how that looks. And then another DC, I guess more or less Batman villain is Deathstroke here. And they look really great. All look really great together. Very cool. So just move these guys out of the way. Oh, and I forgot. I don't think I showed the... it comes with all the basic Mezco stuff as well. You get the accessory bag, you get the articulated clear arm, and you also get the display base, which I forgot to mention, but here it is. It's pretty cool, actually. It's yellow, and then you got the green ha-ha-has, and the ha-ha-has are actually raised in relief to the actual base, so that looks really cool. Overall, this is a great figure. It might not be up the alley for some people. If you don't like this look for Joker, then it's definitely an easy pass. But if you missed out on the previous Mezco figures, or Mezco Joker figures, and you like the look of this Joker, then I would highly recommend picking it up, because he is really cool. Fits in well with the other Batman figures and characters, and it's a lot of fun to pose around and stuff. The accessories and the articulation, just the look. He's a really fun figure to pose around and take photos of and display. So really cool figure. And if you're looking for a cool 6-inch scale Joker figure, I would highly recommend picking up the Mezco Clown Prince of Crime. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video.